Hi everyone, Michelle Bosch here with another little short tip and video for you guys, and I thought it'd be great to discuss a very foundational topic, which is money. It is, I am going to be talking a lot about it, but it is very important to talk about money from the context that I'm about to explain. I want you to really have an understanding when I talk about money, where I'm coming from, and it's more than just a legal tender or currency, When I talk about money, I'm coming at it, yes, from a very pragmatic point of view, because if we don't talk about money, we may end up, frankly, homeless, And money really is what allows you to pay bills, to pay mortgage, to pay your car payment, to pay health insurance, to be able to allow you to travel. It allows you incredible amounts of options, when it comes to, living your life. However, money is more than just a currency, more than just legal tender, a bill or a coin. Money for me is more than just that. And I want to explain to you where that comes from. And I think it starts way back at the beginning when I was a child. I remember, growing up with my mother. My mother pretty much raised me as a single mom. My father passed away when I was very, very young. And something that really got instilled in me when my mother, and I were living back home in Honduras and I was growing up, I had chores. Probably you had chores as well. And every time I was gonna work on something, whether it be floors, that was, what I was doing that week, or cleaning bathrooms, my mom always said, if you're cleaning a bathroom, make sure that you're doing the best that you can, that you really take pride in your work. And so when I heard the word work, yes, I wasn't getting paid for those chores, those were just part of being a family, a family team. And but really that really stuck with me, and what it translated for me when I went out there into the business world, and into the world of actually having a job and creating my own money opportunities, was that money really has in it, stored in it, all your sacrifices, all your mistakes, all your obstacles, all your triumphs, all your victories, everything that has gone into, that endeavor of making money, everything that you've gone through is really all that is stored in it. So in essence, for me, it meant that money is really the best in me in exchange for the best of someone else. And when you start looking at money from that point of view, I think there's a certain reverence to money. There's a need to take care of it, to nurture it, to protect it, because it's the best in someone else, as well as the best in you. So you don't want to squander it. So really, that's where I think my foundation of what money came from those early days when my mom said, money, your work, make sure you take pride in your work, that you do the best that you can, that you are at an incredible level of excellence in anything that you do. Meaning for me that she was telling me, you're putting the best in you in that endeavor. And so therefore, that's what I translated from money to being. So another thing that I want to talk about when it comes to money is there's a lot of mixed feelings and emotions about money, whether it's bad, whether it's the root of evil, whether it's good, and I think money in general is a neutral thing. It's a neutral energy, and it really takes its charge based on, what you want to do with the money and why you're doing what you're doing, I'm sorry. And so for me, I think money gets its charge from your why. You're engaging perhaps in the act of money making, in the act of producing cash flow, passive cash flow, to live a certain lifestyle, to be able to provide to your family, to your loved ones, a certain lifestyle, to be able to travel, to be able to afford a private school for your children, to be able to retire a spouse from a job that they hate. For me, when I started, in land investing, for example, it was to retire my husband. I was able to get out of my job first, but now it was his turn to get, also retired and freed from that job that he also hated. So a lot of the energy that went into my money-making activities was fueled by that why, and it was a positive, it was a noble why. It was great intentions, behind it. And so if you give money a positive charge, a positive why, it is a positive thing. And so I just wanted to, put that out there, make sure you guys, we're all on the same page when we talk about money and whether money is good or bad. You know that it really is amplifying who you are, because that's another thing, another distinction. Money, if you're a jerk, it's going to amplify that. If you're a good, generous person, it's going to amplify that as well, So money can be a trap. From the point of view of like you can engage and be consumed also in the act of money making for no reason at all than superficiality and just frivolous wanting to show off or whatever. Or you can also be engaged in making money from the point of view of wanting to be of service to others, of creating a bigger future, not just for yourself, but for others as well. So now that we have that definition down and we are all on the same page about what money is, I'll continue sharing videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to learn a little bit more about what I do, you can always go to michellebosch.com or to landprofitgenerator.com. And until the next time, thank you so much, and I hope this was of service. See you in the next video.